Yeah, definitely. It's definitely like confidence boosters. You know, he's our leader. He's our best player. And for kind of a guy to just kind of just, I guess, acknowledge my work ethic and just what I've been doing, just trying to just come in and be better every day, it definitely going to help me a lot just for my confidence when I'm out there on the court with him for sure.
You seem to be playing at, like, you talk about your confidence. You seem to be playing at a very confident level.
Mm.
Tibbs has, specifically defensively, Tibbs has you guarding like top-notch guys. What's your mentality having never guarded a lot of these guys before? Just
Yeah,
prepping for that.
just not knowing, like you said, like not knowing who I'm guarding. You got to really kind of just be in tune with the scouting report, read up on the guys that I've never really guarded in my life, to know what their tendencies are. So I really just trying to take every matchup personal because it's my time to go out there, kind of prove the coach, and just kind of just show them everything that I'm capable of defensively and offensively as well.
How that move in the fourth quarter, I think
Mm.
it was Halliburton off the dribble on the layup.
Yeah.
How was that to bust that out?
Yeah, I mean, I'm getting comfortable with every game. I feel like every game, I just feel like I get to show more what I can do offensively, just getting the more freedom from Tibbs. You know, make a mistake, he has a lot of trust in me to lead me in there and kind of just like work through it and figure that out because he knows I'm not gonna possibly make the same mistake twice. So I feel like kind of that's also a confidence booster when he leads you in the game after you make a mistake. So I feel like and just every time I step on the court, I get more and more confident with my game.
When you're facing some of these teams for the first time, how much work is done ahead of it? I know they talk about that you take practice hard, but
Mm.
how much film work do you have to do to learn these guys?
Yeah, like you said, we have a game every other day, so like you gotta just lock in yesterday on Sacramento, go through their what they like to run. Then this morning, walk through, kind of go over the matchups, who's guarding who, their tendencies. So you kind of really gotta lock in because it's a short turnaround with every game in the NBA. So you kind of gotta just lock in every time you go to practice, really.
Is this what you expected? I mean, I know you came in saying you're going to earn time and you're
Mm-hmm.
going to do the work and the work is going to get you the minutes and all that. But is this kind of what you saw for yourself in your first season?
I think I did, honestly. I feel like just like you said, just like every time I go in the gym late nights, just practice, you got to kind of assert yourself every time you're on there and practice. We don't practice a lot, so every time I get the opportunity to, we go up and down, I want to pick up full court. I want to make sure I'm guarding whoever the blue team's best player it might be RJ, might be Evan, just trying to just assert myself every time I step in that facility, really.
Is there any part of your game where you feel like, okay, I'm more ready in this area than I thought I was going to be? And is there any part of your game where you think, okay, I need more work in this area?
I think most readiness, like you said, like everybody knows my shooting and defense. I feel like I hang my hat on that for sure every time I step on the court, and I feel like uh, just get more comfortable with the ball in my hands. I feel like today I showed that a little bit in the fourth, just get more comfortable making reads. Just every time I step out there and practice on the court before practice, just get more comfortable making pick and roll reads, finding the open man. I think that's kind of the next step for me this season as we keep progressing through these games.
Mm-hmm.
Tibbs was talking about how you treat practices like they're games.
Mm-hmm.
Where's that come from?
It really comes from my dad. My dad, he grew up playing basketball, played at Santa Clara. Was around like Kurt Rambis, a lot of NBA guys growing up in the Houston area. And he just always told me that no matter if you're not playing a lot, playing 40 minutes, you got to treat every practice like it's a game because you're ultimately preparing yourself for the game. If I'm BSing in practice, that's not gonna help me in the game, especially as a rookie. So I feel like my dad really prepared me at a young age to kind of take everything I do serious because I love playing and I want to play as long as I can. So I want to take it serious every time I step out there on the court.
Did it take a time when you were little for you to not treat a practice like a game for that to happen?
Yeah, I think it was like sometimes like playing pickup and I'm out there BS and he's like, nah, you really want to do this? You got to lock in. You can't be just BSing around with guys that are not on your level. You got to take it serious. And then once it kind of clicked, I think it clicked probably like in my sophomore year in college. I was like, oh, this is what I got to do every time if I want to be one of the best players to hopefully ever play. And so I just take that mindset every day.
Does it surprise you at all, the success that, you're suddenly guarding Jimmy Butler
Mm-hmm.
and doing it to this level right away?
Yeah, I think you just kind of you can't worry about if you get scored on. You can't worry about if you have mistakes. You just got to outwork them. Coach Sampson did a great job with me last year, just telling me that like if somebody gets blown by, just out hustle, try to get to the other man, because somebody's gonna rotate for you. So I feel like I just try to just go out there, just play extremely hard, and if I make a mistake, I'll get through it. It's not the end of the world. So that's the kind of mentality I take on.
Do you get up to when you face like a Mitchell who's in your draft class,
Mm-hmm.
but way ahead of you, you're 25th? And, I mean, do you get, and plus he was Final Four too.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
I mean, when you see a Mitchell, I mean, does that make you think about the draft and you were picked 25th? And
I don't think about it too much, but it's definitely something you're gonna get up for a little more for those type of games. Just knowing that we lost to him in the Final Four, he was picked pretty high, like same draft class. So you gonna naturally get up for those games, but it's nothing oh, I want to go out there and just, oh, this is super personal. It's just kind of more of I got to get my revenge back a little bit, make sure I get my win because he got his win against me. So now I got my win in the NBA. So we're even now.
On the court, who was your role model growing up? And then how does it feel now to be maybe playing against one of these big players and all of a sudden become a role model for young generations?
Yeah, I would say my role model would probably be like my dad. He gave me a lot of influence, just how to, he really, everybody talks about my jumper. He was really the main one that told me how to get high on my release, make sure I get a lot of lift. So he was the one that kind of really at like 6th grade, really kind of laid my foundation for my jump shot. So he's been teaching me the game. He'll call me after every game, telling me what I did bad, what I did wrong. So he doesn't sugarcoat anything. So I love him for that. So definitely my dad. And just kind of being a role model for younger kids. Like I feel like for kids growing up, just to not worry about if you hit shoot, like the worst shots you have a bad game, to worry about what you can control. That's how hard you go out there on the court. Every time you step on the floor, don't worry about if you're missing shots, turnovers. I feel like it's kind of what helped me last year. Not worrying about anything, just going out there and playing and let the game kind of tell me what I get to do out there.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah.